Welcome back, it's me, Lou. Alright, so for today's video, we are going to take a look at a custom action figure that I made. Alright, so about, I think it was like 2 years now that the G.I. Joe Classified series first came out. There was a Baroness figure, but she was exclusive to Target under the Cobra Island label, and she came with a Cobra Cycle. It was impossible to find at first. I remember it commanding like ridiculous prices on the secondary market because that was the only way you could obtain a Baroness figure at that time. But since then, the Cobra Cycle with the Baroness, I think it's seen greater distribution beyond just Target. And I think you can actually get it through like online retailers. But 2 years ago, I couldn't find the 2-pack with the motorcycle and Baroness, so I had to make my own. And in order to do that, I had to resort to a Marvel Legends Black Widow figure. I used the Scarlett Johansson Black Widow figure, and then I just like swapped on a Wolverine X-23 Laura Kinney head onto it. And for me, it didn't look anything like the Baroness. And I just told myself, it's this Baroness in a weird costume, and I'll call her Stealth Strike Baroness. And since I was really big into like making my own custom boxes for my custom classified series of figures, I just took the old school Baroness image from the card back, and then I just photoshopped a mask on her face like this one right here. And then in my head, the fiction behind this mask is that since it is Stealth Strike Baroness, she operates in the shadows and in the dark. She's almost like an assassin or a ninja. And this mask kind of gives her like night vision or something. But, I was never content with this figure until recently. It never looked like this. And it was just recently that I was able to bring the figure a little bit closer to like, actually looking like the picture here. And we'll talk about that. So let's get started and talk about my custom Baroness. Okay, so to complete this Baroness look, like I mentioned, initially this was the Black Widow figure from the live-action movie that came out 2 years ago. Natasha's outfit is black and gray, and then I really wanted to have that Cobra emblem on her chest. So the emblem here is actually taken off of the belt from the G.I. Joe Classified series Baroness figure from the live-action movie. I just cut off the belt buckle and just glued it to her chest. So it kind of captures the iconic look of the Baroness in her bodysuit with a big cobra right over her chest right there. For her weapons, this is the weapons from the Baroness live action figure. It comes with her gun, her knives, and then also her glasses. And speaking of the live action Baroness, whoops. That's one of the play features. I included the live action head. So if you wanted to, you could easily replace the Stealth Strike head right here. So this head is actually the Marvel Legends Wolverine head from X-Force. If you're familiar with Laura Kinney, aka X-23, she's kind of like Wolverine's daughter. And this is the X-Force head. And I just thought it'd be a good proxy for Baroness's head at the time, just because she had black hair. And if you want, you can swap this head off, and then just pop on the live action head like that. And if you want to complete the look, you can put the glasses, which I also have included in the accessory tray. Yeah, so it's a different take on the Baroness. It's not true to the comic book or the cartoon. But I just wanted something different, Let's get the stealth head back on. There you go. And much like the live action Baroness figure, it utilizes she still has that belt. I just glued it to her back, and then there's storage for her crazy knives or swords or whatever they are right back here. So you can store her swords onto her body and to complete the look. Let's get her gun in hand. Yeah, so I don't know. I like making customs. This one seemed like a no-brainer at the time because I wasn't gonna shell out. I think like the Cobra 2-pack with a motorcycle at the time 2 years ago was going for like close to like $130 on a secondary market. I'm like, I am not gonna pay that. So I just decided to make my own Baroness figure, and I think it works. It's not perfect, and since then I've actually have like the legit Baroness figure. But you know, for me at the time, this was just a good proxy. I wasn't going to go spend that kind of crazy money on it. But she looks badass. I dig it. Alright, so let's wrap this video up. Once again, my name is Lou. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning viewer or subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support. I greatly appreciate it. So, until the next video, be safe. Take care of yourself. Buy lots of toys. Maybe learn how to customize an action figure, even if it's something simple. And share it through social media, whether on Instagram or YouTube. And I think that'll wrap things up. So yeah, thanks again for checking this out, and I will see you later. Alright. Alright, I'll talk to you later.